Hey there gamers, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be rounding up 10 new mobile MMORPGs that have come out from January of this year up to the time of making this video. Now this is just a part 1 of this list, so be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in watching the part 2 or if you're interested in mobile gaming in general. Without further ado, let's get to it. Starting off at number 10, we have Last Ultima. Last Ultima is an MMORPG set in a medieval fantasy world. Your character's objective is to put an end to the invasion of the Legion of Chaos, a force formed by demons and dragons that want to destroy the peace of your world. The gameplay in the Last Ultima is similar to other MMORPGs, where you will have the help of other players to kill your enemies, and each battle, the enemies you defeat leave rewards on the ground that you can use to improve your armor or skills. The Last Ultima is a Western MMORPG which has next-generation 3D graphics, 360-degree free viewing angle, and face customization with a lot of options. Players can trade with friends, cooperate with hundreds of war pets, even experience the extreme exciting battle to slay demons and dragons in cross-server battlefield. Before we move on to our next game, let me just quickly introduce you to this awesome app that lets you play your favorite PC games from your smartphone, Awesome Remote. With Awesome Remote, you can access a work laptop or your computer from your smartphone, tablet, or another PC from anywhere. It's the most stable, fast, reliable, and free remote access tool that lets users remotely access, control, and troubleshoot their computers from another devices. It's available on Windows, macOS, Android, and iOS. And the best thing about Awesome Remote is it's absolutely free to use, and the controls are customizable. To use and customize the gaming keyboard, all you have to do is to connect to your PC via desktop control. Once you're connected, you just have to tap on gaming keyboard on the right side of the screen, choose the presets that suits your needs, and tap use. Customize your control buttons, and you can now play your PC games as if they were mobile games. I've actually been using this tool whenever I want to play my favorite PC game without being in front of my computer, and it's really incredible and convenient. It also supports gaming up to 144 FPS for much smoother gaming experience. You can mirror your display or control your desktop from your phone using a virtual mouse. What's more, the prices are really great. You can get up to 40% off on your purchase. They also release Smart Plug, which is a smart device that you can use to wake up or shut down your computer with just one tap. The first 200 people who gets Awesome Remote through this code will get a 7-day free trial. Link is in the description, so be sure to install it now using my code. Next up at number 9, we have Starfall Fantasy Neverland. Starfall Fantasy Neverland is a social MMORPG in which you can explore a new world full of places to discover and quests to complete. It has a fully featured 3D battlefield where you can see ancient scenes transform into a futuristic city. This MMORPG is quite similar to your typical Chinese wuxia or martial arts MMORPG, with a special focus on exploration and combat. Although you create your character at the beginning of the game, it's not set in stone. Basically, you can be whoever you want at all times. It's an open world game in which you have the opportunity not only to fight on a large battlefields, but also to create your own home and even get married. In Starfall Fantasy Neverland, you can also get adorable pets and mounts, as well as customize your character's appearance with all kinds of armor and clothing. You can be as creative as you want and select different designs for each job you choose. Moving on to number 8, we have Abyss Legend Crypto MMORPG. This is a fantasy MMORPG that'll bring you extraordinary experience of real-time battles, multi-world adventures, and dungeon challenges. Both collectors and fighters can find their passion here, as this game provides not only abundant accessories, wings, rides, and so on, but also easy yet thrilling way to upgrade your character. As the name suggests, this MMO has a play-to-earn feature where players can make money through cryptocurrency. You can explore various fantasy worlds, collect abundant rides, wings, pets and gear, enjoy epic boss fights, and enjoy various gameplay modes. At number 7, we have Crasher Nirvana. Crasher Nirvana is a mobile MMORPG with martial arts-based theme that offers vast amount of classic gameplay, which brings you an unparalleled experience of exploring a fantasy world, or so they claimed. The game offers various gaming experience such as open-world exploration, smooth and cool real-time combat, unique outfit customization, and decently designed gameplays. This MMORPG not only has PvP battles, but also a large cross-server battlefield waiting for you to challenge the ranking. If you're into PvE, the game also has raids that you can enjoy with your friends. Moving on to number 6, we have Immortal Chaos. Immortal Chaos is an MMORPG that follows a Chinese martial arts themed gameplay and storyline. The game offers Chinese medieval visuals just like the other Chinese wuxia MMOs I covered in this video. In the game, a war between gods and demons broke out 1,000 years ago. Jadion Tome, the heavenly book, was then broken into pieces and scattered into the world, allowing mortals a chance to learn the knowledge it held. Based on my experience playing it, the game doesn't really have much to offer, but there are several game modes which you might find enjoyable. There's also PvE, PvP, and a decent story progression. Coming in at number 5, we have Avatara. Avatara is an MMORPG that aims to provide a more traditional game experience that is easy for anyone to jump into while still offering the benefits of blockchain technology. The game's combat is fairly basic for an MMO, but it's still satisfying to take down enemies and progress through the game. As you all may already know, storyline is often an afterthought in blockchain titles, but Avatara has a good amount of effort put into it. From the various unions and forces fighting for power to the well-designed characters and locations, there's a lot to discover. It's not the best MMO, but I think it's worth trying if you ran out of MMOs to play on mobile. Next up at number 4, we have Mir M. Mir M is an MMORPG in which you return to the continent of Mir Saga to live exciting adventures. Developed by WeMade and combined elements of Mir 4, this title introduces great surprises while facing imposing enemies. Mir M features 3D graphics developed with Unreal Engine 4 that you can play through an isometric perspective. The battles in Mir M are segmented into 2 types: Rumble battles, in which you will face other characters individually, and clan battles where you will team up with other users, heroes, to show your potential together. Moving on to number 3, we have Star Equestrian Horse Ranch. Star Equestrian Horse Ranch is a casual game set in a beautiful world in which a young woman begins to manage her own ranch. In this place, which is located in the middle of nature, you'll be in charge of managing the daily life of dozens of horses, training and taking care of them with the aim of creating a world-class stable. In the game, you'll also have the option of riding a horse to move around each of the areas into which the map is divided. To steer your horse, simply tap on the arrows while pressing the action buttons to jump, gallop, or perform some special moves. Down to number 2, we have Revelation Infinite Journey. Revelation Infinite Journey is an MMORPG that offers players a vast open-world environment to explore, challenging quests to complete, and engaging combat mechanics. Combat in Revelation Infinite Journey is real-time, and the players need to manage their characters' abilities properly in order to defeat enemies. Players can form parties with other players to take on challenging enemies or bosses. Players can craft items and gears using resources they gather throughout the game. Overall, Revelation Infinite Journey is a game worth trying for any MMORPG fans. Finally, at number 1, we have Summoner's War Chronicles. Summoner's War Chronicles is the latest title of Come2US Studio in its fan favorite series. The game follows up with Summoner's War series, which includes Summoner's War, Summoner's War Sky Arena, and Summoner's War Lost Centuria. Summoner's War Chronicles is an interesting and one of the best open-world MMO games developed by Come2US Studios, and the game has a lot more interesting features for the players. Players come along with lots of game modes where they can defeat powerful enemies and even fight against other players to analyze their skills. And there you have it, gamers. We've explored the vast, vibrant, and enthralling worlds of top new mobile MMORPGs of 2023. I hope you found some MMOs to try out, and if you didn't, don't worry because there's still more MMOs of 2023 to cover for the next video. So be sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.